Hello traders, welcome back to the channel. Hope you are all doing great. And 2 days of volatility, right? So 2 days of frustration. I told in yesterday's video as well, I was holding lots of put options 16,500 to 16,700. In fact, market touched 16,800. Still I was in a huge loss. Still I was holding and it paid off today. God's grace, it paid off today. And we saw market going, in fact it closed above, Nifty closed above 17,100. That's a good news, right? Now the other good bad news is that after after our market closed, so that European market started to fall, and eventually what will happen, US market is also starting to fall, but it's not a issue. Last 3 days what I'm seeing is, whenever the US futures are so much volatile, but when the US market opens, everything is recovering. That's what we have been seeing last 3 days. And around 3:30 p.m. today, 3:30 p.m., there were news about euro inflation, which came at a slightly lower level. We'll see talk about that. Before that, let me tell about Sensible. Sensible is giving free pro plan for users of Zerodha, 5 Paisa, IFL, Angel One, and Upstock. So if you are using these brokers, you can use the free pro plan for 1 month. No debit card, no credit card information asked. Link is on the description below, right? Now, going back to the euro region, we saw inflation coming out very slightly at 8.5 levels. So even though it came out at a very low level, market anticipation was that it will come out around 8 level. So you can see the US futures are all trading in the red. In fact, FTSE is almost flat. German is down by less than 0.5%, and France is down by more than 0.5%, and Dow Jones is down by 150 points. S&P, Nasdaq, everything is almost flat. So one way, the good news is we closed above 17,000. So you can assume that 17,000 is going to be a good resistance. And in terms of Bank Nifty, oh boy, Bank Nifty is a super star today, right? Bank Nifty closed almost above 39,500. Now 39,500, I was so much of I had small quantity of Bank Nifty, 38,500, 38,700 levels in March expiry. I thought 38,000 will broke, 39,000 will break today. In fact, it went below 39,000, but low was around 38,950 levels. Then it rebounds. So I never did adjustment last 2 days, and this is the way I think we have to go. You have to digest you have to feel the pain. You have to digest, and you shouldn't be seeing the MTM at all. That is the only way I think we can escape this kind of markets. Otherwise, there is nothing we can do. Anyway, we'll see one by one, and there are FIIs. FIIs are net sellers today. We'll talk about that, and we'll talk about Nifty levels also. This is Bank Nifty chart. So what we are seeing here is that now that we know that Bank Nifty 38,000, not even 38,000, 39,000 is going to be a stiff support. So in case the market gaps down tomorrow, which I don't think so, even if it gaps down maybe 100, 150 points, it is not going to gap down below 39,000. That's what I think. So as I told you, even though US futures are trading in the red, when the US market opens, it's going to be in the green. That's what I believe. And we might inch up towards 41,000 levels in terms of Bank Nifty. And in terms of Nifty, if we see in terms of Nifty 2 days of doji pattern. If you see this 2 days of undecisiveness and 2 days of doji pattern. Actually, today is not a doji pattern. I think it's a hanging man or something. So I think this is indication of bullishness or whatsoever. So if we sustain above 17,000, let's assume next expiry is just 4 days away, not even 4 days. In between there is one holiday. If we sustain above 17,000, we may inch up towards 17,400 levels. But if there is any bad news, if there is any new bank collapse. First it was SVB, then it was Credit Suisse, and we don't know what is down the line. If there is some other bank which is going to collapse, or some bad news or rumors or conspiracy comes out, then we might see levels of below 17,000. So nothing is see, 2 days of undecisiveness. Nothing can be told firmly today whether we are going to go up or whether we are going to come down. You have to remember, in spite of all these things happening, in fact, today DIs have sold in huge numbers, but FIIs have sold in huge numbers, but DIs have bought significantly. DIs have bought more than what FIIs have sold. Apart from that, if you see the index future short positions also, they have huge quantity in index short position. We'll see one by one. But before that, let me show you the FII DII figures. FIIs have sold for 1,766 crores and DIIs have bought for 1,817 crores. Now you understand why the market was so volatile, right? This is the reason for volatility. Market were super volatile. W, V, A, all kind of shapes formed today. So hopefully that's what I am believing. Yesterday also I told maybe we are in the process of bottoming out. I think we have bottomed, and I believe my perspective about the market is we may go on the higher side. Nifty may go on the 17,400 or 17,500 levels, and Bank Nifty may go to maybe even 40,000 levels. And yesterday, I'll tell you about the open interest. Yesterday, I have to tell you this. I saw 17,000, 17,500, 17,200, 17,300. See, people are even afraid of 17,300. Call raters were also afraid, and they had to square off, run for cover. 17,400. So all call raters were running for cover, and there was a huge build-up in 17,000 put option. So 17,000 put option is where is a place where put writing happened extensively today. And in terms of Bank Nifty, we saw see the 40,000 call raters. They have to run like anything. We saw so much of calls yesterday, but today is the opposite of what happened yesterday. Exactly opposite in terms of open interest, I'm saying. And this is why I always say market is always cyclical. It will turn down. Even though we talk something like prediction analysis, things might go out of our hands. So always make sure you hedge your position. That's what I always say to my people. And in terms of this participant-wise open interest, what we can see here is, this is, if you see future index short, they have around 1,87,000, 1,87,327 active future index short in indices. So that's really a big number. Now this has to come down. This is, as always, this is lagging data. We don't know what is going to happen. What would have happened today? We might have to wait for another 2 or 3 hours for this data to be updated. In fact, they have increased the data. Let me show you. If we change this to 15th, in fact on 15th they had just 166,000 active short contracts, index future contracts, but that has increased from 166,000 to around 183,000. So that is a significant 35% jump. So they have increased the index short contracts. Of course, we don't know what would have happened today. We will have to wait and see what is the numbers today, and I am sure they would have reduced their short position and they would have increased their long position. So that's it for today. Tomorrow is a weekend. We'll see what happens going forward. I have a bullish perspective. I have a consolidating market with a positive bias, whether it is Nifty or Bank Nifty. Let's see how things pan out. Thank you for coming and watching this video. I'll see you in another video. Till then, take care. Bye.